Yeah, so coming back to the original topic, trade as if you have no positions. You have to have two wallets. So one, you have to have a wallet for living, and the other one, the wallet for trading. And never mix up these two wallets together. Yeah, if you still trade from your living wallet, then I recommend you to quit and at least save some money. Save like 500 or 1000 USD and then trade with that money. But you have to have still living money on the side so that even if you lose this trading money, you can still live. You can still support yourself, your family. That's also very important. Yeah, if you lost all this money, then you have to quit the trading and save some money by working, and then save some money also for trading only and only trade with this money. If not, then simply practice with a demo account until you have the trading account. Yeah, I tell you all this because this is based on my experience, and I don't want you to, walk as the same pathway as I did, because it was very painful, and I got depression, and I had to take medicine to cure my depression, and that was very, very difficult to do. So, yeah, but anyways, so two wallets, right? And then you have to calculate the risk per trade to stop loss. It should be 2% of your account. So that's also the very key success. Because for me, right, at least for me, I love trading. I love trading not just because I can make profits, just because I can be free. I can be freely go anywhere in the world, and I can do whatever I want to do in any places. And that's why I chose Forex to do. And I never gave up, actually. I never gave up. Although my father says it's gambling, my colleagues, my friends also said it's gambling, but I never quit. I never gave hope, and I never gave up hope, and I keep doing it, and that's why I think I became successful. But I also didn't think to make big profits in one or two single trades. I never think like that. But rather I want to be consistent on what I do, and I was always thinking how to make this trading as my life work. Let's say I make $1 million tomorrow on good luck, but if I lose 1 million, then what should I do next? I have no skills, no backgrounds. I quit my job. So that will be a big fear. You have to keep using your account, your saving account, which has 1 million. Then you have to keep using it without increasing it. And then if I have 1 million, then I might be investing on some other services or properties or businesses. I'm not sure, but I can lose quickly in that way. So psychologically, it's not really good because you can only eat up these 1 million, and there's always a fear of losing, of decreasing the account amount. But if I can be consistently profit in the Forex every month, every year, then that's much better than taking one single big win, because it's more stable income. It's more psychologically healthy, emotionally healthy, and also I can keep trading whenever and wherever I am. If I have only PC insecure internet. Technically, I can trade anywhere, and that's why I chose this Forex as my life work. So, and it's possible actually, it's possible to do, and that's why I started to share my knowledge in the YouTube, and here I am. So, yeah, but it's not a easy journey, that's for sure. It's not easy. It's not easy in the sense that you have to be consistent, and you have to first create your own rules for entries and exits, and you have to follow no matter what. There might be some difficult times, not always easy times. There might be some difficult times like weather. You know, we might have some sunny days, but you may have some rains. You may have some cloudy days. You may have some snow, and weather changes. So the market changes, weather changes, and our profit and losses also changes. So it's not really stable. Stable income. If you want to have a stable income in your life, then I don't recommend trading. I never recommend trading. You have to have stable income, and then you have to save some money for trading, and you better do this as a side business is my recommendation. Yeah, but if you have some stable stats on a yearly basis, or if you have like 100 trades and get some good stats like profit factor above 5, and drawdown per trade will be less than 3%, then you can choose yourself to become a full-time trader. You can practice and become a full-time trader. But even so, we never know what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next week or next month, next year in the markets. It may be range the whole year. We never know. We haven't experienced that before in the Forex pairs whole-time range, like 1 month or 6 months range. We never experienced that. And that's why my strategy works, because it trends up and down every month, at least. But if the market becomes range 6 months the whole time, or 1 year the whole time, if I see daily chart, Ichimoku is flat, and 4-hour chart, Ichimoku is also flat, weekly is also flat, then I can't use my strategy anymore, and I have to change my strategy. So far, my strategy has been working, and that's why I simply use it. As long as it works, I use it. But on the other side, I always think that it may not work tomorrow. It may not work next week or next month. And that's why I might not change my strategies by looking back my own trades, especially losses, and I look for the patterns of losing. And then I minor change my entries or exits. So yeah, even if you can become profitable this month, it doesn't mean that you become profitable next month or next year. That's for sure. So that's why you have to have you have to keep studying and keep improving your trades over time. Yeah, never be overconfident. Never stop learning, never stop practicing, then you should be fine. Yeah, so I run the tester still nowadays. I still run the tester and backtest my own strategy because I want to be able to trade whenever I see any chance in the markets. So it's like, I think it's like practice like athletes. You know, athletes do play their sports, with the practice. No athletes play sports without practice. So we always have to practice. We always to practice on the entries and exits. Sometimes I intentionally take the reversing markets in the past. In a Forex Tester, let's say I will pick the 2015 Euro USD, and I pick only the retracing timings in the 4-hour chart or the daily chart. And then I enter before the retracement happens, and then it will retrace backwards, and I will look into myself if I can lose correctly. I always do that actually. I don't always practice to make profits, but also I practice to lose correctly by the tester, so that when it really happens in the market, then I can lose correctly. But without this practice, you may not know when to lose, when to fix the loss. Your emotion may be fight. In your brain, you may have two yourself. One is angel, one is devil. And the angel says, well, I don't know which way is the angel, but one of you says you keep holding. The other says you have to cut the loss. And you always fight. And while you're here and fighting, the market just goes and hit the stop loss. So you have to make the decision quickly. But in order to make a decision quickly and also, get exact losing timing, you have to practice. Otherwise, there is no chance. So this is my little story about how I practice on the previous charts. But coming back to topic today, again, it's trade as if you have no positions. And this is the word from Goichi Hosoda. He says, trade as if you have no positions and surrender to the market. So we have to trade to make profits, but we can't put our emotion too much in the markets or to our positions. So if you can expect some outcome or of losing trades or winning profits, then you can just relax and enjoy the market going, and also you can just relax. One last thing I want to talk about is the concept of the driver and also the destination and passenger, because we always think that we are the driver of our life. We are the driver of the trades, but actually it's not true. The drivers are the strategies. It's a strategy. So which one is you? Are you the car itself? Are you the passenger? And in my opinion, you are the passenger. So you don't have to tell the driver which way to go, which road to take, because the driver knows which way to go. He knows the best road to take to get to the destination. But sometimes passenger says, okay, driver, it's not the way, just turn right, turn left, go straight, go faster, go slowly. The passenger yells to the driver, and he orders these these roads, the routes, and it may delay, or it may go into like bush, or it may go into some rocks, and your body might damage. And so in this reason, the strategy is important, and also the trust to strategy is also important. And after you build a good strategy, then simply you just follow. You just follow, sit down and relax in the back seat and enjoy the scene outside. It may rain, it may snow, it may be sunny on the outside of window, but you just enjoy the the scene going. And that's all we can do. We can't manage the charts, we can't manage the direction of the markets. So please focus on the things we can manage, which are where to buy, where to sell, where to put the stop loss, and where to take profit, and also how much risk per trade you take. You can manage these things, but you can't manage the directions. So yeah, please never spend time to predict to the future markets. And that's why Ichimoku says we have to see charts as of now. And that's all we can do. We have to understand the situation of the market as of now without predicting the future, without trying to see the future situations. If you can understand correctly about the current situation as of now, then you can forecast the future markets. You can logically build the scenarios, the future markets, and that's the only way you can make profits in the long run. So that was a bit of a talk today. So I guess I will be ending live in about a few minutes and switch to Ichimoku member live. But yeah, I thought this is important topic to talk about. So that's why I just wanted to pick that title. So trade as if you have no positions. It's difficult if you are too much focused on the profits and losses. But if you start to be relaxed and if you start to focus more in discipline, then I think things will be much easier for everybody. And that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, when I was focusing only profits and losses, it was difficult. But if I start to focus more on the pips and numbers of a drawdown and the profit factor and win rate, then things became much easier. And I think this is it's necessary. Thank you for watching the video until the end, but before ending, let me briefly share with you one important concept of mine as a pro trader. That is, I'm not focusing on one single trade result, but my main focus is a result over time. Because most of the traders only focus on one single trade result or a couple of trades results, whether it's a win or loss, and they tend to get emotional from trade to trade. And they don't really focus on the result in a long run. So remember to focus on your trades results over time, at least for a month, and don't get emotional by a result of one single trade. If you liked today's video, please press a good button and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified as I keep uploading a new video or as I do the next live. So I wish you a great trade success on your way, and I hope to see you on the next live or video. Alright, so until then, stay gold and またね。